New additions to the Tri-City Roadrunner fleet will soon be coming to the Scottsbluff, Gering, Terrytown communities. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Scottsbluff County Commissioners on Tuesday night approved a request to spend just under $10,200 for the purchase of 3 new vehicles for the Tri-City Roadrunner bus service. The money will be used for the purchase of 1 new 12-passenger van and 2 lowered floor minivans with chairlifts, the replacement of which was approved last August. County Transit Administrative Assistant Kurt Richter told the board that 2 vehicles in the existing fleet of 12 will likely be sold.
If what we make on the bus is more than what our 10% match was, there's a formula for what we have to send back to the state. If it's less, if it's what we paid for our 10% or less, we can keep it and put it back into our general fund or operating fund.
80% of the cost of the vehicles will come from federal funding, with the remaining 20% split evenly between the county and the state. Transit management also told the board that routes will be realigned for better efficiency in about 2 months, to be followed by purchase and installation of more bus shelters, as well as the sale of advertising to generate revenue for the service. Well, a trio of Valentine's Day meth busts resulted in a busy Wednesday afternoon in Scottsbluff County Court. 40-year-old Rosa Lara was arrested following a wing drug task force and Scottsbluff Police Department search of her residence on 16th Avenue. She's charged with possession of methamphetamine between 10 and 27 grams after officers found 14.6 grams of suspected methamphetamine, hundreds of new baggies, a digital scale, and $216 cash. 43-year-old Misty Yeckel was arrested at a Scottsbluff motel after trying to flee with a black lockbox. She was apprehended and gave investigators the combination to the box, which contained 23 separate baggies containing approximately 94.5 grams of methamphetamine. She was arrested on a charge of possession with intent to distribute more than 28 grams, but less than 140 grams. Lastly, 35-year-old Miguel Corrado was arrested after law enforcement officers found him in the bathroom of a house on the 600 block of 3rd Avenue in Minutair, with 3 sealed baggies of suspected methamphetamine in the toilet and several small bags that were empty. Court documents say the substance did test positive for meth, and they also found suspected hash and drug paraphernalia in the residence. Corrado was taken into custody and is charged with possession of methamphetamine 10 to 27 grams, tampering with physical evidence, and a misdemeanor charge of 3rd offense possession of marijuana 1 ounce or less. All 3 were set to make their initial appearance on Wednesday afternoon in Scottsbluff County Court. Well, coming up after the break, a pretty mild February day out there in the valley after several days of snow. Bill Boyer's in with your Thursday evening forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
When we combine our energy, we're able to accomplish incredible things and take on the greatest challenges. We're stronger than we could have ever been alone, because our energy works better together. Tri-State and My Roulette Company. Brighter, stronger, better together.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Clear skies across the region this evening as temperatures fall down into the teens. Not as cold as where we were this morning. Let's take a look at our headlines. Again, not as cold tonight. It'll be very nice as we go Friday into Saturday. Now, there's a storm system that's going to be just to our south on Sunday. Next week looks colder with maybe a shot of some snow. Speaking of cold, we only hit 27 yesterday. After a morning low of 12, we came in well shy of normal. 1/100th of an inch of moisture from that snow yesterday, creeping up there for the month at 2400ths. Boy, was it cold this morning. Take a look at some of these low temperatures. We were down into the single digits below zero in Chadron, Ogallala, in Sydney at 5, 6, 7 below, 3 below in Cheyenne, 4 below in Pine Bluffs, 1 below in Kimball. It was 5 this morning here in Scottsbluff. We won't be that cold across the area tonight. Temperatures across the region now in the mid and upper 30s here. Very nice day, actually, across the region. It just started very cold, and temperatures in the 30s all across most of the Panhandle. Chadron, the only exception, at 29. It's 28 right now up in Lusk. Winds are light, under 15 miles an hour. Most of us under 10, but enough still to drop wind chills down into the 20s. To near 30 degrees. Taking a look at our bus stop forecast tomorrow. Lots of sun when you get on the bus and not as cold. Be 14 degrees when you head off to school and coming home at 53. Sunshine. 53 on your way home from school tomorrow. It's going to be a nice one. Futurecast is very quiet. As you can see, nothing going on tonight. Abundantly clear skies. Lots of stars, if you would, and temperatures are going to fall thanks to those clear skies, but not as cold as they were this morning. Still can't rule out a couple of upper single digits. Most of us should be in the teens, though, overnight for lows. Back to tomorrow, a very boring Futurecast continues with sunshine out there for the day Friday. Now, as we get late on into the day, you'll see a few clouds start to sneak in the sand hills, but that's about it. Clear skies continue on into Saturday night or Friday night into early Saturday morning, and most of Saturday going to be sunny as well, and temps even going to be milder on Saturday than where they are tomorrow, but still very nice with temperatures rebounding nicely into the 50s here across the region. Forecast for tonight then, clear, not as cold, down to 11, winds about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Lots of sun for tomorrow, warmer and 54 degrees. Very nice weather out there, 10 to 20 mile an hour winds. Our 7-day forecast, we stay mild on Saturday near 60. We drop off a bit Sunday back into the mid-40s. Then Monday, Tuesday, we keep a chance of snow in the forecast, although I think those snow chances might be coming down a little bit. It looks like some of the models starting to converge on that system missing us enough as we go Monday into Tuesday. And as you look at Wednesday right now, still only in the 30s, but by Thursday of next week, back up to near 50 degrees again.
Calling all grassmasters, fescue fanatics, and stewards of St. Augustine. To the springtime sprawlers, backyard scholars, and cultivators of the cul-de-sac. Whether you're a rookie or a pro, run with us. For all the green thumbers, newcomers, and toy picker-uppers, run with us on a John Deere mower. Because this is more than just grass, it's home. Nothing runs like a deer.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
Winter storms can be very dangerous this time of year. If heavy snow and ice bring down power lines, stay clear of them and warn others to do the same. A downed power line doesn't have to be arcing, sparking, or smoking to be live and deadly. Also call the authorities and your local utility provider immediately. If you do lose power, stay inside, dress warmly, and keep a close eye out for infants and the elderly. So make sure to take extra precautions this winter season. Brought to you by Roosevelt Public Power District, your touchstone energy provider, the power of human connections.
At TC and More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. A 27-year-old Scottsbluff man has pleaded no contest to selling heroin to a CI working for the Wing Drug Task Force. Harry James Hackett was convicted on a charge of distribution of a controlled substance, heroin, after signing a plea deal yesterday in Scottsbluff County District Court. He was arrested late last year following a wing investigation where Hackett sold heroin during a controlled buy. In exchange for his plea, prosecutors dismissed a separate case that had charges including possession of a controlled substance and failure to appear while on bail. That stemmed from a 2018 traffic stop. He faces anywhere from 1 to 50 years in prison when he is sentenced on April 9th. Well, the Wyoming Supreme Court has ruled against a small town that sought to avoid paying taxes on a daycare business. The justices ruled yesterday in favor of the Laramie County Treasurer and Assessor, saying that the town of Pine Bluffs cannot claim the daycare is exempt from property taxes just because it owns the business. Pine Bluffs began operating a daycare in a community center back in the 1970s and moved the business into a separate building in 2009. A district court judge previously sided with the town, but the Supreme Court ruled that the town owes property taxes in part because the daycare is a service normally provided by a private enterprise. And a monthly survey of bank executives in a 10-state area, including Nebraska, saw the Creighton University Rural Main Street Index weaken slightly in February, even as trade deals pushed economic confidence to a 7-year high. The report from economist Ernie Goss says the overall index remained above growth neutral at 51.6, but down more than 4 points from the January reading, due in large part to weak income in the agriculture sector. Meanwhile, the index reflecting bankers' expectations for the economy 6 months out jumped more than 8 points from January's 50-point reading, the highest reading since June of 2013. Well, straight ahead, Chris Cottrell will be in with all the scoring action from Lady Bearcats' B8 sub-district win over Sydney. He'll be back at the sports desk in 90 seconds.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
You said yes. Together, you planned every detail. You married. And then you realized 500 square feet just isn't enough room for two. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. You decide to add another to your family. You start reading parenting books. You're amazed that such a small human could need so much space. When life happens, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Now, sports from the First National Bank Sports Desk. First National Bank of North Platte, the bank to think of first.
State wrestling, postseason high school basketball, plus the Cougars. Needless to say, plenty going on in sports. Top of the list right now, the State Wrestling Championships in Omaha. Class B and Class C kids, they hit the mat first thing this morning. And we've got plenty of area wrestlers into the semifinals already with 2-0 records. A tremendous first day for Gering as they have 5 of their 7 into semifinal matches coming up for Friday. How about Paul Ruff at 120? He's one of them where a possible title showdown could be looming with Scottsbluff's Paul Garcia. Garcia, of course, aiming for his 3rd straight state championship. Just the one wrestler in Class C into the state semis tomorrow. That's Casey Benavidez of Bridgeport. State wrestling updates are brought to you by Runza Restaurants, and you can get full results for all Panhandle wrestlers at kneb.com. It's all contained in our state wrestling article, a running tally for you right there. Plenty of girls sub-district championship games across the Panhandle tonight in high school basketball. Gering High School hosting the C212 tourney. That features Bridgeport taking on Morrill. Bridgeport High School, meanwhile, the host of the C1 tournament championship game tonight, where it's Ogallala in action against Chadron. Kimball plays their final in Ogallala. Top seed Layton and Minutair tonight in Sydney, and Chadron State College hosting that D211 championship game. On Tuesday night here on KNEB.TV, it was the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats winning the B8 Sub-District Tournament on the road at Sydney over the Lady Raiders 64-48. I was on hand for the broadcast that night for the big clinching win.
Opening tip time brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff, where it's always love at 425 degrees. They get Yada Garcia a look. Knocks it in from downtown. Vila has it, bounces it down low to Krentz. A 5-0 start for Scottsbluff here in the early going. And a right elbow jumper. Mid-range shot falls for Emma Foote. Long two-point jump shot goes for Brady Lockemer. A minute and 32 seconds to play. Brady Lockemer steps to the three-point line and knocks it in. Outside, looking for the lead and getting it on the triple from the freshman Peyton Berta. Lockemer on the catch, puts it on the floor. Just goes strong to the bucket, scores at the foul line tonight. Berta out of the corner, why not? The freshman, no conscience. She plays like a veteran. Shot fake, three-point lead. Pass comes into the paint. They get it to Avila. 2, count it. Chance for a three-point play. 12 turnovers in the half. Step back, long jumper, count it, and a foul. Gets it to Yada Garcia. Garcia to Foote in the paint, and it rolls in for Emma Foote. 28 seconds to play in the half. Yada Garcia, quick trigger, on the answer. What a half for the Lady Bearcats from Scottsbluff. They lead it 38-29 on the West Coast scoreboard. Looking to run. Fires a pass cross court to Emma Foote. Krentz from the outside. Knocks in a tray. Peyton Berta, crossover dribble along the baseline. Spins into a right-hand jump hook. Mariah dribbles to the right, block off the square, and a layup for 2 for Mariah Avila. Avila outside, 3-ball on the way. Berta, they lead by 12. 6:07 to play in the game. Lockemer, bounce pass down low to Garcia. Got it. Chance to make it 14 or 15 here with a basket on this possession. Berta trying to make it 15. Scottsbluff is blowing Sydney out. Final few seconds coming off the clock here tonight. And the buzzer sounds, and Scottsbluff with a sub-district road championship tonight on the road at Sydney.
Scottsbluff now set to host the B6 District Final game on Saturday. They'll entertain Omaha Gross Catholic, and we'll have coverage on KNEB.TV and radio on the trail starting at 12:45. TV and radio tomorrow night for the Scottsbluff at Gearing boys game as both teams are closing out the regular season. Boys sub-district play starts on Monday. It'll be Scottsbluff hosting at home. A change to Cougar baseball, their schedule for the weekend. Instead of heading to Great Bend, Kansas to play Barton County, they'll now host Barton for doubleheaders on Friday and Saturday at Cleveland Field. The Cougars off to a 1-4 start. They've been in Albuquerque for 4 games, and they got their win on Monday afternoon at Lamar Community College in Colorado. And Cougar basketball at the end of the line for the regular season come tomorrow evening. Cougars on the road at Otero Junior College. That'll be a women's and men's doubleheader. The number 2 Lady Cougars looking for their 26th win of the season. Otero, meanwhile, 8-1 in sub-region play. The Cougar men with a win would lock up the 2 seed for the regional tournament. Doubleheader coverage with Chuck Schwartz coming up tomorrow night on KOZY. That is the latest today from right here at the TV Sports Desk, our First National Bank Sports Desk here on KNEB.TV. Ryan back to check the community calendar right after this when we come back on KNEB.TV.
Sometimes events in life are planned. Others, a happy surprise. No matter what life change you're navigating, whether you're getting married or just want a bigger yard for your pup, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today. Retirement. A new season in life where you can change how you live it. And something easier, convenient, that feels just right. When it's time, find a home that fits. First National Bank North Platte. Start your mortgage pre-approval today.
Hey, it's Angela from Tuxedos and Men's Formal Wear by Angela's. You know you can count on us to dress you up right for those special occasions, whether you need a business suit for the office or a formal tuxedo for the wedding. We offer several options from full ensembles to individual pieces with a customized fit. Whether you're looking to buy or rent, I'm here to offer you that one-on-one customized service on your time schedule. Now with the option to be mobile. Call me today at 308-635-0001. That's Angela's at 308-635-0001.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
At Compliments for You and Your Home, we're not ready to take down Christmas decor quite yet. Stop in and pick up great Christmas decor at great prices, with all Christmas items 30% off. And remember, Compliments has ladies' fashions that appeal to all ages and sizes. Be sure to look through our clearance racks for last chance bargains. Compliments for You and Your Home, 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
And finally tonight, Scottsbluff Public School teachers have been taking advantage of a week-long professional development opportunity with Dr. Greg Benner, the O'Sullivan Professor of Education Implementation Science from the University of Alabama. Dr. Benner has been spending hands-on time in each Scottsbluff elementary school, observing classrooms and working hands-on with teachers. At Longfellow Elementary this morning, Benner told KNB News what he does is build capacity by training teachers, service providers, and families on the best practices for interacting with our youth.
And so part of my job is to help us adults interact with youth in more positive, healthy ways, and that takes some practice because sometimes old habits are hard to break. So that's what I do. So I work with adults and I train them up on some practices that are really effective, that are real positive, and help bring out the best in our youth. So that's what I'm doing.
At Bluffs Middle School and Scottsbluff High School, teachers participated in team and department professional learning communities, took part in trauma-informed practices training, and attended a variety of targeted professional development at the ESU 13 Mid-Winter Conference. Dr. Benner's training is funded by the Transforming School Cultures Grant. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.